good official is an efficient official?
Well, a good official, for me as a competitive swimmer, is someone who is tough, but is fair.
Good eyes.
A good official is on time and really knows their role.
One who's able to think on their feet and problem solve.
And sometimes they seem a little harsh, but they're probably just acting in my best interest.
Someone who has integrity, knows how to get a job done.
And use all the tools of training that they have in their cache and efficiently run a meet.
Well, they're all wrong. A good official is a properly trained official, and after this video, that's what you'll all be. You may be asking yourself, what is Summer Swim League? Well, that's where we come in. Summer Swim League gives kids the opportunity every summer to participate in competitive swimming. It promotes team building and self-improvement. Swimmers are encouraged to do their best while simultaneously having a blast. Officials are an integral part of Summer Swim League. They help run the meets as efficiently and effectively as possible. We need about 5 officials per every dual meet in the summer, meaning we needed close to 25 people per weekend. The perks of being an official are almost endless. Besides the ability of picking up extra hours on Saturday mornings, we generally hire all of our coaches straight out of the officialing community. This is the meat box. So, as an official, you're required to wear an official's t-shirt. It's white, easily identified, and has the Portland Parks logo on the front and says official on the back. The starter system is used to start all races during a dual meet. It comes in the box as well as the microphone and the charger. A lot of the important paperwork can be found in this expandable folder. Ribbons and ribbon labels go hand in hand, and they belong at the awards table. Volunteer timers need both stopwatches and clipboards, both which can be found in the box. DQ officials need small clipboards, DQ slips, and pencils. A multitude of other supplies will also be provided. In addition to the meat box, a merchandise box will be provided at all dual meet pools. This box is simple. It contains merchandise and a cash box. Enough said. Any questions? Good.
Hi there, I'm Alicia, and I'm going to be taking you through a typical meet day. But before we begin, I wanted to point out some summer goals that we have. Our main goals this summer are to make our Saturday swim meets run more efficiently and ensure that our participants and spectators have fun. We think a staff dedicated and trained to run the meets will decrease the time it takes to get novice volunteers and staff running swim meets. As an official, you will allow the coaches to concentrate on watching their swimmers to ensure successful swim meets. In our swim meet action plan, there are 4 different stages for the Bolton Parks and Recreation Summer Swim Meet. The first stage is setting up before the meet. All officials need to arrive at the pool by 7 a.m. to begin their setup. This doesn't mean 7:30, 7 a.m. sharp. There are 3 areas that we focus on: the starting area, bullpen, and the team areas. The DQ official and the starter lead official are responsible for this area. They must set up the flags, lane lines, starting blocks, starting system, speakers, chairs for timers, clipboards, watches, and merchandise table. The bullpen person organizes the events list, puts out the chairs, chalk, and or tapes off the bullpen area. The runner official helps with this as well as setting up the awards table with chairs, pens, ribbons, ribbon labels, lists of events, and scratch paper. Signs must be put up designating bullpen areas and awards table. Once bullpen and starting area are set up, all staff helps to make sure pool area is ready for teams, rope off sections if they need to be. Generally, teams pick their own team area by order of first come, first serve. The next stage is training parent volunteers. Once the pool has been set up and warm-ups are underway, a handful of parent volunteers will be needed. Warm-ups begin at 8 a.m. We will need 4 to 6 timers, 1 to 2 bullpen and runner officials, and 2 to 3 ribbon people. The bullpen official trains 1 to 2 volunteers, emphasizing the need to organize and move the swimmers in lanes from the bullpen to the starting area. The runner shows 2 to 3 volunteers how to run the awards table. In addition, the runner shows the volunteers how to properly read the master sheets, calculate place finishes, and write out ribbons. During warm-ups, 8 to 8:40 a.m., the DQ official helps the lifeguard watch the pool and keep the swimmers from diving or running. No swimmers are allowed into the shallow pools during warm-ups or any other part of the meet. The lead official will conduct the sprints at the end of the warm-ups. The starter is in charge of training the timers. Make sure all the timers are familiar with how to properly use the stopwatches. They should run through a practice starting procedure and finish, making sure to walk up to the pool edge to accurately see the swimmer's split-second touches. The third stage happens during the meet. This phase begins at 9 o'clock a.m. and may last until 1 o'clock p.m. at the latest. It is important to keep the meet going unless there is an emergency. The key to running a fast meet is to keep at least 2 heats of swimmers in the bullpen at all times. We do have leeway time until 1 o'clock p.m., but we try to finish by noon.